Wake up! Okay, I woke up in the morning with a smile on my face. The alarm don't ring about it's third time of the day. My mama yelling through the door, my ass for sure still asleep. Guess it's time to...
This is Bri's Corner. This was a vision that I had maybe like back in October, a couple months ago, and I was like, well, I'm not really doing nothing right now. I don't really have a team, so let me just kind of put out little videos here and there just to kind of see what I've been going through. And I did 2 episodes, and then I was like, all right, that was Bri's Corner. But here we are live. This vision started off Dylan and I, the main man on the cam up there. We was here and we just thought about this. We just sat on the couch and we were on shrooms, y'all. I'm gonna be real, okay? We was on shrooms and I'll just put it out there. So shout out to those. We was just sitting here for 4 hours. for 4. It's sponsored by the shrooms. Let's keep it real. So we was sitting here on the couch and we thought about it for a couple of hours and really detailed it out. And then with the shout out to the gang, shout out to the collective, and it's all about community, and that's what I pretty much try to promote for the most part. So shout out to y'all for being here. It's kind of raining. Y'all didn't know what I was gonna talk about. Y'all didn't know nothing really. Y'all was like, what we gonna talk about? And I was like, I don't know, just and y'all showed up and y'all trust the vision. So I think it speaks volumes to what I got going on. So shout out No Barcode on Donuts. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. Because I was going to self-sabotage and not do this. And everybody was very, very excited. And then it made me more excited. So I was like, all right, if they believe in me, then I believe in me, and let's run it. So the power of the community. All right, let's run it. All right, y'all. So I really just kind of be going through it, but it's okay. Trauma just kind of like changes you. And I had to really figure out who I was. And see, I'm finna start crying. This is what we was not finna do already, but we're doing it. So I had to figure out the kind of person that I was after my mom, and I didn't realize how much of my identity was underneath hers per se. And so I'm out a business partner, I'm out a mom, I'm out a best friend. So it's just like, really this year has been very trying, and I lost a lot of people. I gained a lot of people. Y'all here, and it's just been running. I'm human, so here we are. I have been in a spot where I'm like, all right, I love my freedom. We're doing this. Like, this is Bri's Corner. I'm living my best life. I've been able to like explore my sexuality and just all these different things, and it's been fun. And then I've been like, ever since I lost my mom, I'm like, I want a family. Like, I want my own little family unit. But it's like, do I want to sacrifice that? All this freedom? Yes, no. But that's one thing that I have been definitely going through. I'm very overwhelmed. I have all these ideas. Like, I want to make coffee tables. I want to be a podcaster. I want to be a 3rd grade teacher. I want to be a flight attendant. Like, I want to do all of these things, and I'm going to do about half of them, okay? So shout out to the podcaster, coffee table maker, a 3rd grade teacher, flight attendant, Bri coming soon. So it's like all these different things I want to do, and just like learning how to prioritize stuff and really figure out what's important and breathing. But I'm just working on my organization skills. I have been things impact me in a way, and I process things in a way to where it's like it overly impacts me, and I overly think it, and I'm like, all right, it's all these different options. I'm like, I gotta prepare for this option, I gotta prepare for that option, I gotta prepare for this option, and that's crazy. You could drive yourself crazy, and I'm just trying to learn how to go with the flow and learn things that life is being able to teach me. And it's been dope being in my late 20s and figuring out myself and figuring out what this life is here for. And it's been pretty nice. Also trying to just kind of have fun with it, you know, like we be overthinking stuff. A lot of people tell me that I'm really hard on myself, and we could always be hard on ourselves because we actually sit with ourselves. Like we know what we could be getting done. Like we know what we could be getting done. We know where our flaws are, so we can nitpick at every little thing, but you just kind of have to like figure it out and say, you know what, this is what it is. So this is Bri's Corner. I also really struggled with last year just trying to like build a team, and God's timing is just, or whatever you guys believe in, but God's timing is just really where it's like supposed to be, because at that time I wasn't ready for a team, and now I'm ready for a team and I have my team, and I love y'all. So shout out No Barcode on Donuts. We're gonna have fun in this show. I'm on the brink of crying every 5 minutes, but it's good. I'm gonna open the floor. I'm gonna come back. It's gonna flow a little bit, but I'm gonna open the floor to anybody who had any questions for me per se right now at all. I know I put on the invite like, hey, ask me any questions that you've always wanted to ask me. So the floor is open. I got my little brother in here, so just be respectful of my little brother. No, you can ask me certain stuff, and I got my auntie in here, I got my cousin in here, like right dang it, ask me afterwards, we can get on the bloopers or something. But the floor is officially open while I conjugate, and the mic is right there, and you can just go right up. Yes. We got Shanice. I love it.
Where do you see your podcast taking you in the next few years?
Up. Anywhere I want it to go, and anywhere where I put the work into it. I've never doubted myself. I've walked away from different opportunities because I bet it on myself. And that's that. I see it going wherever I want it to, and wherever the work takes me to. And it's just about the effort. It's about the effort. Yeah, the effort.
My question, hopefully it takes you to a deeper place.
Yeah.
You might.
Okay, all right. Woo, no.
All right. Yes, take a deep breath. Were you dishonest with yourself or others last year?
Dang. Yeah. For sure. Damn, Bri. Bri's unite.
I'm gonna load it. I'm gonna load the question. About what?
Damn, Bri. Well, first of all, dishonest. There's a lot of things to be dishonest about when you're in denial, I would say. When you're really clouded and everything is like, you're really in a defensive place. So with all that going on, yes. I'm gonna keep it lit. I'm dishonest with myself a lot of times because when you keep repeating certain cycles and you're like, no, I'm better tomorrow, I'm gonna do this differently tomorrow, and then no, you your actions speak louder than words. So I've been dishonest with myself and others around me, basically oh, I'm okay, and I wasn't okay. But that's my answer, because what the heck? Let's move on. We got Bri's unite. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm fine.
It's okay.
So, when you say that you weren't ready for a team last year, what do you mean by that?
I wasn't together per se, and I knew what I wanted, but I didn't really know what I wanted. I was all over the place. I feel like I had enough time to really breathe and really write down exactly what I want. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yep. Can we get jiggy tonight? That's what's up.
Okay, this question is not gonna make you cry. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to lighten up the mood a little bit. With us being in the second month of 2023, what was the most amazing experience you had prior to Bri's Corner? We're not about to be sad up in here. Talk about the positive stuff. Talk about the things that make you happy, make you smile.
what the fuck I'm talking about. Thank you for lightening the mood around here. That's why I invited y'all, okay? That's why, because I was going to be sad. We not sad today. Woo! Okay, so I have been just doing really exactly what I want to do. And I think I woke up, no, I was in a conversation with someone and we just picked up and went to LA. And that was really fun because I haven't been to LA since like I was an adult. And to just be able to just pick up and go somewhere is something that I've always wanted to do. I love freedom. I love being able to just go and just be in my element and not care. So I went to LA because I could and I did it. And I had fun. Everything just kind of figured itself out. So that's cool. I got to see Issa Rae's the dunes where she lived. That was fun. And I ate a bunch of food. I've gained 7 pounds and I'm happy because it didn't go to my ass. So it probably went to my head. But that was probably, and then Bri's Corner. So like 5 minutes before Bri's Corner, can I say before, like, cause you said before Bri's Corner, right? Yes. Like as in when Bri's Corner started, like when we press record. Yes, it is. Damn. Yeah, that's it. LA was really fun. Shout out No Talking B. We went to a concert last night. He did his thing. Shout out. Clap. Shout out to my brother. Shout out No Talking.
I don't know what I could ask you that I already know, but
We don't know. Why you come up here?
Cause I got like 2 to ask you.
Ready?
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 now. All right. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Like, not only that, when you gonna bring me on the show? Let's talk about it. I feel like I'm one of your ops or something. You keep ducking me. Like, we keep talking about it. Oh, we gonna have one next week or whatever. Here come the time. Oh, I got stuff to do. She don't never want to bring me on a show. None of that. So I want to know. I think everybody went, why she don't want to bring me on the show though? Let's talk about it.
I kind of want to know that.
Bro. And then the funny part, I'm not even the one asking. BJ told me to ask. He said, when he gonna get him on the show? I'm like, I don't know. Come on, Brianna.
That's a legit question. When you want to do it? Right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey! You want to do it? We made it. All right. Shout out No Talking B. This is my little brother. I've known him since I was 5 years old. But that's real shit. I don't know what y'all laughing for. That's real. Everybody know that? Yeah, we 5 years apart.
That's Brianna's little brother. I'd be like,
So what we're seeing here is that he wants his own identity. And what you want us to know about you? No Talking B. I've known you since I was 5. I've wiped your butt. I have seen you grow up. I have done numerous things. Right. Yeah, this is what you want to do. We here, improv, baby. So what do you want us to know about No Talking B? Or do you want to be Brian?
I just want to be B. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Who's B?
Me. I'm B. Short for Brian. B. Simple as that.
So what I'm hearing is you're still trying to find yourself?
Yeah.
There's no answer.
For the most part, every day it's a challenge trying to figure out what do I want to do, where do I see myself, question myself every day, like, how can I put this? I'll have days where I'll be like, how is this gonna go, or where do I see myself? And I'll question everything. I'll get signs about something. They always say trust your gut, and it ain't never did me wrong. Always, keep God in your prayers at all times. He will lead you in the right direction. And this year going good so far, so. 2022 was not it.
It's okay. We in 2023. I love that. No Talking B is a rapper. He was rapping, and we went to a concert last night, and I was out there like this with the phone, like this is my little brother, and I was so excited to just watch him in his element, and just us growing and figuring out who we are and what life looks like for us and what we have to store. He always asking me when I'm finna give him a niece or a nephew, and I'm like, I'm barely taking care of myself, and my plants is barely hanging on, so how does he expect me to take care of a whole human? How am I gonna bring a whole human up in here and my plants is just dying? What else you got going on, No Talking B? What else you want us to know? You got any new music coming up, or what you do? Just a regular dude? It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just a regular person. I work like everybody else, you know. Ain't nothing too special. Don't nobody know me. I don't be out here. Yeah, I'm No Talking B. Everybody like, who the fuck is that?
Promote yourself, sir, and put yourself on so we know who you are.
But yeah, I wouldn't call myself a rapper. I'm just like everybody else, you know. We all human beings. We all here trying to make it, trying to do our own thing. I'm just like you and everybody else in this room.
What's special about you?
Nothing.
It's something special, but we're gonna figure that out in the next Breeze Corner.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for it's lit. Thank you. Love you. That's what it's about. You want to be on the show. You on the show.
Brianna, if you could live any place in this world, where would you live?
On a beach, anywhere near some water. I don't know. I actually like the humidity. I like it being hot because I'm always cold. I'm actually cold right now, but I'm sweating at the same time. It's really weird. But anywhere on the beach for sure, with some water and some fresh fruit, because they be trying to kill us out here with the food, and it's scary. Scary going to the grocery store because you're like, what am I gonna get? I got some dried mangoes at Safeway, and the label said this can expose you to chemicals with cancer, and I was like, these are dried mangoes, like, and y'all charging $9.99 for this thing of mangoes. I've just been sad off the food too. The food's been making me real sad. It's like, damn, they really out here trying to kill us, and we trying to figure out why we so damn sad. It's because it's food. It's the food, because I'll be feeling crazy after I eat some lamb chops. Got another question? Maybe.
Man, when we doing Foodie Feature Season 3?
Oh, I forgot you was up there. All right, so Foodie Feature Season 3. Shout out to Foodie Feature. Oh, okay, so Foodie Feature, it's funny because people think that our foodie feature is like my podcast, so they'd be like, shout out to your Foodie Feature podcast, and I'd be like, no, I have my own podcast. Dylan has his own podcast, and we got the Foodie Feature together. But Foodie Feature has been hella dope because we've been able to make a lot of connections, put people on restaurants that they didn't necessarily know. Filet was so mom and poppy, and we wanted to definitely spread light on that. Foodie Feature Season 3 will probably start when it get hot again and I can show some skin again because it's cold, and I don't want to wear jackets on the Foodie Feature, to be honest. I have a lot of skin and I want to show it. So that's probably like May, whenever it get hot in the Bay Area. Because you be overworking me. Dylan be working us every single Sunday, and they be throwing in little episodes on Wednesday, little episodes on Friday, and I be like, bro, but I love it because it's practice. But yeah, whenever you stop working us and whenever everybody's ready to support me financially so I can quit my job and y'all get Season 3 tomorrow, I promise. Okay? So it's a little bucket. We got a little tip jar, and y'all can start dipping in there so we can start Season 3.
So that real life.
The real?
Y'all?
Yeah. He was. Yeah. He was like, we had to buy the LLC to buy AT&T to have this. That's what happened. We got the LLC to buy AT&T to have the loft. Yeah. That's what happened.
Don't eat jam and get your jam done.
Do we have another question at all? If not, oh, I love you.
I love you too.
So cute.
Hi, Riri. Huge fan. Happy to be here. Yes. So my question is, what advice would you give someone trying to find their passion, and what advice would you give on teaching them maybe how to nurture it?
You do something, and if you get chills while you do it, that's your passion. That's my answer. I don't know if y'all have a different answer, but whatever you do and you're getting chills and you're on the brink of crying, I'm always on the brink of crying, but if you get a little teardrop here and you're like, do it. And then, and don't think it's too hard either. Just like take it step by step, because I'm already thinking about 2057. And that's not logical, because it can be, but I might not make it to 2057. So I'm trying to live in the present. But for the most part, yeah, just do it. And it's not too hard, because it's what you want to do. And it's not always going to be like super fun, but it's like when you get to that point, like there'll never be a time where you just want to quit. That quitting won't be an option. It'll be sad. It'll be hard. It'll be like, damn, fuck. Damn, they don't give a fuck. But do it. You won't want to quit. And nurturing that, be very gentle with yourself, and write everything down. I write a lot of stuff down because I have a lot of ideas, things that I want to pursue, and I have like 50 different notebooks. And just get it out of your head so that it's on, even if you're not landing it on someone or something, just put it on paper and you can always come back to it for the most part. I have a lot of notebooks I refer back to, so just do it. Yeah. Y'all hear the frogs? It's nature, baby.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Sam. What it do, baby?
Who are some of your inspirations for your work?
For my work, it's funny because the field that I'm in, I don't watch any other podcasts, and I don't really watch movies, and I want to go into film. So it's like, I don't know if I have inspirations per se. I'm my own inspiration, and the people who are here are my inspirations. My group keeps me motivated for the most part, and then people who are doing good in the world and genuinely want to see us do well in the world are my inspirations. Yeah, but like the celebrity stuff, I don't know them. I don't know. They be doing stuff. They be doing weird stuff. I don't know them. Those are my inspirations. My mom, she was dope. Shout out to her. This day is actually very, very special because tomorrow is the anniversary of her transitioning into one of my very close ancestors. So I was very strategic about this day. Everything was very cultivated to me. I know she's here with me. The other day, actually, I was at Hella Plants Market in Oakland, and I've just been heavy all month. I've been like super overwhelmed, like down myself and just being really hard on myself for no reason. But I was at Hella Plants Market, and I bought some tea off this girl, and then she had this jar where it had like all these notes in it, and my friend was like, hey, come over, just kind of like put your hand in there and see where like your heart guides you. So I was like, all right, whatever. I pulled it out, and then it was like, I love you and I'm proud of you, Mom. And it was just like, damn. So I don't know what y'all believe in, but that's what I believed in. So that's what I believed in. So she's here. Shout out to her. What y'all got? 'Cause I'm finna start crying. Say something happy. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is my cousin Jerica. Actually, this night is not just about me. It's Bree's Corner, but it's about everybody else that's here. And I hand select every one of you guys because I love y'all. And like, you guys are like my inspiration as well. You guys keep me grounded. And I've known you guys in different aspects of my life too. So do we have any other questions before I keep talking?
Yeah, I had a question. I think shout out to the gang. Shout out no barcode on these damn donuts. No, but it was weird because I think we all felt away when you said you don't watch no other podcast. And you feel me? And Gang got 2 podcasts, 3 including yours. So it was just personal. And then, you know, Rio finna start a podcast. So it's like, damn, is you gonna listen to Rio podcast? Like, man, it's really free Rio. It's just, I mean, what's the way it presents is doing the whole setup. It's like, man, I'm trying not to cuss, but man. So, I mean, what's up with that? We just want to know.
Thank you. That's a valid question. Yeah, because I've told y'all I love y'all enough. I got to watch y'all podcast too. Shit, it's not. No, it's I'm like, I shouted y'all out enough. Like, you want me to watch it too? No. No. That's a valid question, and I'm nervous. I'm sweating. I'm forgetting things. So shout out. I thought about it immediately afterwards. I was like, I watched their podcast too. So I watched their podcast, y'all. But other people watch y'all podcast, and that's all that matters. The ones who's there be there watching. And y'all got more subscribers than me and views than me. So what's the real problem? Like, you want me still? Like, y'all already got it. Y'all got it. Okay. All right, cool. Settle that. Go watch. Shout out Cheap Brunch. Shout out What's the Wave. Shout out Real Reels Productions once again. Thank you guys. I love y'all again.
Shout out Plug.
Shout out Plug. Shout out Kaya Clips. Shout out Kaya Clip. I'm plugged. I'm the plug. Shout out Kaya Clips. Anybody got any other questions for me?
So Bree is shouting out Kaya Clips. Kaya Clips is how I met Bree.
Mm-hmm.
And on my way here, I literally burnt my lip on my joint in my car. And like, I haven't done that in a minute. And I was just like, damn, like, I'm going to see Bree. And I don't have my Kaya Clip right now, and I need it.
Shame. Shame.
So that's just an anecdote. Big fan of your small business.
Thank you. Thank you.
My question for you, Bree and I share a similar story in losing our mothers, and listening to you talk about this and like seeing how you set up this whole space to talk about it and like experience that, you know, I'm like, damn, like I could see this being very therapeutic. And I'm curious if there's anything that like runs through your head that your mom used to tell you, you know? Something my mom used to tell me was like, do it now. I'd always be like, have things to do, and she's like, my method for getting things done is to just do it now, right? What is something that your mom told you that you remember?
Y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. Always. And I don't even know why she manifested that, because what the heck? But because she used to do so much for us, and she used to cook, and we would eat it sometimes, and she would be like, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. And I'd be like, I miss you now. Like, you're taking care of me. Like, help. I miss you. But yeah, that I don't know why. That was like the first thing, and I don't mean to like make it hella deep or nothing, because I'm not gonna cry no more. But that was one of the things. I don't know, and it's just crazy how things manifest, what things turn into. But yeah, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. Like, what? Crazy. It's actually funny that you really said that we met from my Kaya Clips, because when I was recording for Bree's Corner, that was one of the things that I brought up. I was like, you never know where life will take you, so just do it. Like, just do anything that you feel like, even if you feel like, nah, I can't do it, or it's not reachable, or it's not perfect, or it ain't whatever you think it's gonna be, because you're gonna learn it, you can tweak it, you can always put it out, and people are not just gonna remember you for that first fuck up or for that first like mistake that you made or what have you. But just do it. Because if I would have never pursued just the Kaya Clips, then I might not have met you. And Sammy has actually helped. She introduced me to my first internship and working with a film crew. And it was really dope to do that. And who knew? Oh, you just never know where life is going to take you. So just kind of go with the flow and just move and and feel it and trust your gut. It's a lot of stuff that I knew right in my gut that wasn't right, and I was like, I'm finna do it anyway. Cause you know how like sometimes it be red flags, but you want to see how red the flag can get. Sometimes like I'm finna see that motherfucker orange right now. Let me run it up, and it's hindered me a lot too. But it's just crazy. It's a crazy cycle. Any other questions?
I want to know how y'all came up with the name No Barcode on Donuts. The first time I heard y'all say, I was like, what the hell is that?
What the hell is that? That's a great question. It's actually not a good story. It's not as grand as you think it's gonna be. I don't know. I was on the phone. I was on FaceTime with one of the members of the group, and they were door dashing, and they were trying to get some donuts for someone, and there was no barcode on the donuts, and he kept trying to tell the cashier that like there's no barcode on these donuts, and that's all I kept hearing, like, but there's no barcode on these donuts, and then he just canceled the whole order and was like, fuck this, and I was like, no barcode on donuts, that's what we are. That's what we are. And then I just changed the group chat name to No Barcode on Donuts, and they kind of do what I say, so that's the story. And until somebody else changes it up in here, you can do a thumbs down you want to, but we know barcode on these donuts.
I'm just a donut trying to get a barcode. That's it.
There you go.
Great story.
Very underwhelming story, sorry. It is what it is. It's very catching though, like, cause you're like, what the heck is that? And I was like, it's like a band name maybe that like, no barcode on donuts, bro. Like, yeah. Who would've thought? What you got, Nails and Bree? She's still mad at me, I think. I feel the tension.
I'm going to deliver my second question.
Okay. Because she came prepared. Thank you.
Yes, I did.
Listen to instructions.
What is one change you made that improved the quality of your life?
One change that I have made. Setting boundaries. Ooh, thank you so much, because I was supposed to bring this up. Setting boundaries for sure. Like when certain boundaries have been violated for so long or overlooked or overstepped or not heard, it's kind of easy to like dismiss certain things, certain behaviors, certain actions. And I had to figure out, like, I didn't feel good after that, like, or I'm crying, I'm in a bad mood, like that person didn't make me feel, the best. And I think that reflects in every avenue. So like your work life, dating life, personal life, like every avenue is when you don't have boundaries, you don't set like certain time boundaries, you don't set like your body boundaries, you don't set boundaries on just a lot of different things. And so I have to really just set the tone. And if you don't like it, you wasn't meant to be here. You wasn't meant to be in this space, and just kind of like that, instead of people pleasing and like, but I want them to be around, but like, I want us to have fun. I want to do this. And it's just like, they didn't make you feel good. So at what cost, at what risk, So it's the boundaries is something I'm definitely struggling with, because I can dismiss a lot of stuff or overlook a lot of stuff for the sake of whoever the fuck. And it's, setting boundaries for sure. And everything, set time limits, set goals, or what have you, set boundaries on yourself, because I feel like with a lot of, since my mom passed away, I want everything to be exciting, like everything. I want excitement all the time, and life is not always going to be exciting. So when it's not exciting, I'm like, oh damn. Setting boundaries on when it's time to work and when it's time to play. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of play and not setting boundaries. All right, like in some balance too. Like, all right, you gotta level it out. Like, we're not finna use this excuse for any longer, even though it's not an excuse, but it's just like, all right, Bree, like let's get it together. So boundaries for sure. That's one thing that I have started setting, and then I feel good after I do them. Like, I don't care about how the person feels or however. It's just like, no, I don't feel good, and I'm gonna tell you I don't feel good because you didn't make me feel a certain kind of way, and this is what we're doing, and this is how we rock. And if you don't like it, this is what we coming with. Like, that's that. So boundaries, yeah, set them for sure. It's okay. It's just, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey.
Hi, Bree.
Hey, how's it going?
So, as you began, I heard you say that you're becoming, you're learning, you're open. That being said, what would you tell your younger self?
Little Bree. Oh, I really don't know what I would tell young Bree. Dang, like just do you, really. Just continue to be you, and don't try to like fit in so much. The right people will come. Just be yourself. I know it's such a cliche answer, but I'm really sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, that's the only thing that would have probably hindered me a little bit of not being myself. But I've always been pretty much like sure of myself for the most part when I was younger. So just continue to be solid in that and be okay in that, and know that not everybody's your friend, not everybody's gonna like you, and that's fine, because it's 7 billion people. You think all of them gonna be for you? No. So that's what I would tell young Bree. I hate Bree. Like that name Bree, it sounds so young. But that was little Bree. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Any other questions?
I would like to know what inspired the decision to be a third grade teacher / flight attendant.
Okay, thank you. I've always wanted to be a teacher, kind of, sort of. Like my grandma was a teacher, my mom was a teacher. We've always just kind of been from a long line of educators for the most part. And then I feel like it's good to catch them young, because when you get to like middle school, I was a hot mess in middle school, and I can't deal with somebody else in middle school. So I feel like second, third grade is like a nice little sweet spot, because there's like, it's kind of mature, but it's like you still have fun with them. It's not like I ain't got to do hella math. Like it's the math, to be honest, that's want me to do third grade. Just some little times tables and we could. But and then the flight attendant, I've always wanted to be a flight attendant, and it's crazy because now that I don't want to be a flight attendant, it be hitting me up all the time like, you sure? A Spirit hiring, a Southwest hiring, a United hiring. I'm like, I don't give a I'm here. Like, no, I'm not going. And I've always just wanted to have a job where I could just allow me to travel. But then like doing this podcasting stuff, I figured out I know how to, like, I could travel doing this and just make a life for myself. I don't have to rely on flight attendant. But I think that'll be my job for when I'm like 40, because I think I'm gonna do like this podcasting, like media stuff. So I'm like 32, and then like take a break, maybe have a kid or something, and then like start designing coffee tables like during that, start putting those out, and then 40 I'll do the flight attendant. Oh yeah, so that's for my summers. Yeah. Okay, so I want to be a zip line instructor too, in Idaho, to be specific. In Idaho, they said I can come back anytime. So yeah, I'm gonna do that in the summers for about 2 months. When would I start that? I start that this summer. See how life decisions made. I'm probably gonna do that on two summers, and see how that goes. What else was I want? So, podcasting, coffee tables, flight attendant, mom, third grade teacher. What am I gonna do when I'm 50? Oh, zip lining, and then that's 32. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff.
You're gonna be on the beach.
And then I'll be on the beach. Yeah, shout out to that. Be on the beach. All that working. It's gonna get me to the beach. That's when I'll get to the beach. Thank you, Shanice. I really appreciate it. And then my OnlyFans with the goats. Okay, so I'm.
What now?
So I want to wrangle goats, and I feel like that would be good content for OnlyFans. So y'all heard it here, because they would subscribe. Just want to wrangle goats. Simple life. So I might do that when I'm 55. I don't know. See where life takes me. It's great content. Just get it on. Just keep subscribing, okay? Just subscribe right now. Never know where life takes you. And y'all can come too. Bree, you can do my nails. Thank you. Bree, we can still do all the stuff, y'all. I promise. She's not fucking with me. I hate him. Okay, I hate him. Thank you. So I should have went to you. All right, they ain't even all that. All right, so I don't even like them. All that. I very regretted them. Like 5 minutes in, I was like, I should have went to Bri a long time ago. So there you go. Shout out to Nails and Bri. Yeah, she's dope. All right, we got 2 more minutes because I'm sweating, and I don't want to keep y'all here too long on a Sunday night, but I hope you guys are having fun. We got 2 more questions, and then we up out of here. We're gonna wrap this up.
If you could interview anyone on your podcast, anywhere, who would it be and where?
That's a good question. I'm glad I invited you. That's what I'm talking about. Who would I interview? Answer it for me, since you know. Since you know me since I was.
She wanted the Pharaoh on there. She wanted the boy. Scandal the Dark Lord.
All them they down the street. I can go get them. I just pop up in the backyard. I'll get them. I love the boy. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the boy. But yeah, they down the street, so I'll get them when the timing is right. Who else? Who do I want to interview? See, it's funny because these celebrities, I don't know them and they're weird, so I don't want to waste that one. Is God an option? Because I want to know what's up. God. It's God.
I mean, there's a whole book series called Conversations with God. I don't see why not.
So, I thank you. I'll get it, but it'll be God, because I'm trying to see what's up. They gotta be dead or alive. They gotta be alive.
No, I just want you to name a person.
God, Allah, Buddha, whoever up there. All right.
If a person is not here, Bri.
Damn. God, he right here with us.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan, name the people. Morgan Freeman. Issa Rae for sure. I love me some Issa Rae. Yeah. Shout out Issa.
Issa Rae,
You here? Issa, if you listening, I was at the Dunes a couple weeks ago with my clothes on, and I miss you, and I wanted to do some stuff with you. I love Issa Rae. That was like the first person that I really seen myself in. Insecure was really dope. It was an honest show. It was it was funny. It was a lot of conversation involved in it. Whose side he was on? He was on Lawrence or Issa's side. Just tell me whose side you was on. Nah, but it was a good show, and that was Oprah used to be like my inspiration when I was a kid, and then I didn't have no inspirations in between that, and then when I seen Issa, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is doable. So shout out Issa Rae. We gonna work, and she was actually my inspiration for cultivating this whole, not this show, but just making everything make sense. All of her stuff. I seen her whole like model of how like one business sponsors another. She has a cafe that she owns in LA, and just everything just makes sense. And after I seen that model, I was like, yes, everything has to make sense and come in a circle. So like PodcastBri and Kaya Clips. I'm out selling Kaya Clips, but it sponsors What's the Wave here doing that. He does his own thing. V2 styles me, and then I show up at Cheap Brunch. Like everything just makes sense. So shout out to the community. All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Kind of thing. And we finna turn up after this. Drinks, bottles, whatever. Go home, go to sleep, do some yoga. I don't care. Get home safely. But I love you guys, and this has been the first live session of Bri's Corner. All right, we out of here. Shout out, gang. We out of here. All right. We done. It's a wrap.